Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video. Welcome to Aquarius by Aquarius. I have to fix my microphone. This microphone and my shirt are not vibing together. Alright, let me try to clip it. Anyway, guys, I am creating this video for you on June 11th or 12th, 2025, depending on where you're at in the world. But keep in mind, tarot is timeless. This is just a manufacturing date. And if you do like my videos, I post 2 videos every single day, one between 4 and 6 p.m. and one at 10:30 p.m. with a live chat. And they are fresh every single day, Eastern time, Florida time. Anyways, I was in my pre-shuffle and I got some amazing cards, and that's why I kind of left it a mess like this, because these cards are kind of new and they probably won't come out again like this, but I'll try, and if they do, they do. Anyway, before I actually get into your reading though, I want to be the first to tell you all that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world, and I want to thank each and every one of you for being here and for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out with me. I truly, truly appreciate you. Yeah, this microphone ain't vibing with my shirt. It's moving all around, so my voice might move around with it. Anyways, this is what came out. This is one of my newer oracle decks, and it's a legit, real deal oracle deck. I mean, it touches on stuff. It isn't just always rainbows and candy. It's everything that you find in life is in here. And just in the pre-shuffle, I got this in the split. Divine Guide and Rama, God Hero. Okay, God incarnate on a divine life quest. So I feel like Aquarians, you're even cross watchers, okay? Because if 2 people, because this talks about the wife, all right, this talks about a couple. And so that means 2 people are going to be guided. And if you want to talk about divine guidance, we have divine guide and we have God. Okay. And what actually came out is a card that says Great Gain. It says Great Gain. The story begins. Rama's winning of Sita, his future wife. Indication, okay, it's auspicious for relationships and partnerships. So this is going to be perfect with the song I channeled. Oh, I forgot to tell you the song I channeled. This is No Ordinary Love by Sade. And I'm going to put that song in the description box with the lyrics. But this is No Ordinary Love. So I believe, and there are 2 bow and arrows here. So I believe that Cupid is hitting you and your person. And this person who's coming in might be an expert at something, okay? But here, oh my gosh, look, I didn't even notice that this said God. This is Sita. That was on the bottom. I didn't even notice that. Where was it? Right here. These were the cards in the split. We had God, Rama. I didn't know on the bottom of the cards that actually came out was Sita. So Rama and Sita find each other, and you... This is like saying you are the incarnate of that, but this is like saying this is your story, okay? This is your story. This is a love. This is a love that's not ordinary, and it's getting ready to come together. This is a very special, divine, God-chosen type of love that's coming in. Wow. No karmics there. A change in the wind, so it could be a little chaotic. This is what tells me. Maybe somebody goes through this internally, okay, on the internal quest going in, and maybe somebody realizes something. Someone could be seeing 12, 12, 12, 12, 21, mirroring numbers. You see 12, 21. Somebody, I feel like somebody's in their emotions because they found the person that they love, but maybe they're not with their person. Because also, love yourself first came out in the pre-shuffle. And I feel that someone is attracted to how you love yourself, or, you know, so maybe there's a person who just sort of, because I'm hearing cherish, maybe there's someone who cherishes that you love yourself and you give to yourself, and that you probably then have something left to give to others. This also tells me this might be a person who has a lot of commitments. We had the card of talent, or you could, and it's if this is your reading, you'll be seeing this person. getting to know each other. So there's someone here you're going to get to know. All right. If this is your reading, you got someone who wants to get to know you. You have this special love. Okay. Now I will try to shuffle and get these to come out, but I mean, they came out in the pre-shuffle. And to me, I just know that was meant for you, because look, you are going to get to know somebody here, and it's divinely, this person and you are divinely sent to each other. There might be some chaos or conflict when it comes to getting together, or it could just be internal and you're never even going to know about it. Because, wow, I don't know if you see that, how that landed. You can't, but this, you see this landed in the crack of my marble tile. All right, what did come out? A good start. All right, we'll take that one. A good start, and it's auspicious. So all the cards that are coming out are auspicious, and it talks about stages. So stages in one's endeavor. So there is a stage, and you and this person are going through this stage, and you're about ready to come together. All right, because you and this person are divine and seeking refuge. All right. This is Rama and Sita. Okay, it came out again. Rama and Sita. All right, Rama and Sita. I'm so sorry if I'm saying it wrong, because I don't speak the language, but if I am, I'm so sorry. But they continue to retreat in exile. The people in Rama city suffer in separation, climaxing in the sacred death of his father, the king. So, like I said, we saw chaos. There could be some chaos around this, maybe on the divine masculine side. I don't know, but there is, you and your person are coming together. This is your divine person. The one that God has chosen for you is who is coming. The one that God has chosen. So if this is your reading, your godsend is coming. Let's pull a couple of more. Now these two, are divine couple. They, to be married. But for some of you, maybe this is living with someone. But this is a no ordinary love. All right. So if you're experiencing a love that's just not ordinary, if someone feels like you are not ordinary, which you aren't. Aquarius is pretty much anything but ordinary. A lot of times Aquarius seem ordinary to other people because we're quiet. We watch the room and we analyze, we're in our head. But if you get an Aquarian to talk, man, you're going to find out some amazing stuff, because we just retain like all kinds of stuff, not even useful stuff. Sometimes we just know stuff. I feel like in a way Aquarius and Aries are like in that aspect. We just want to know things. But anyway, no place like home. You could be getting a home with this person, moving in, because this is a marriage. Rama and Sita find each other and get married. Wow. There's a crossroads, of course, when somebody asks you to be on board. Okay. But anyway, there's an emotional crossroads because it's tied to the moon. These cards have come out for me quite a bit this week, so I don't even have to look up these. I'm starting to use these enough. I just know them. But there's a crossroads. You could be seeing 22, 222. Literally have 222. You could be seeing 32, 232. You could be seeing 5s, 4s. But there's a crossroads, and somebody is emotionally in an emotional crossroads. So I think it's the energy of Rama finding Sita. Like, oh my God, this is my person. All right. So now it's going to be interesting to see where this story goes. This is no ordinary love. Someone could be crying, emotionally crying. So I feel like you're not with this person. They're not with you. Because if you were, why the crying? You would be very happy just to be together. Maybe it's a happy cry. Like, oh, I found my person. I don't have to look. My person is here. It's not an ordinary love. That's what I can guarantee. Like, all those cards want to fall. All right. We'll start over. But we have We got fire here, and literally, I feel like someone's emotions are legit fire when it comes to the divine masculine seeking their divine feminine, okay? You might be dealing with a counterpart, a twin flame, starseed, doesn't matter, but it's not karmic is what I want you to know. Whoever this person is, it's your person sent from God. That's who's coming here. Well, all right. It's a lot of cards. Wow. You know, the Two of Wands, let's just see, this is where they find their person, and then Three of Wands comes a child, or, you know, if you guys are up in age, maybe you guys move in together and you get something together, you nurture it together like a pet. But here's a family, okay? I'm telling you, this person has found the one they want to have a family with. I don't feel like you're aware, because you're in the upright. You have been showing up in the upright for quite a few of your readings. But then there's this person who's crying. This person who's in this Four of Cups energy. They're not happy with the way things are. Why are they crying? I knew somebody was crying. Maybe somebody stumbles upon this person crying. I don't know. But I feel like someone found their person, and I feel like they're crying for their person. We have it right here. This is it. This is how somebody sees you. And I feel like, you know, it's so, I feel like there's some pain. This is a card. It's an ending. And it's supposed to be a very, supposed to be 10 swords in the back. That doesn't look like 10 swords in the back. So I feel like it's a happy ending. My throat. Excuse me, my throat. There's something there. I feel like it's a happy ending, but the whole thing is... And there's a hermit in here. There's a there's a Virgo in here. I feel like there's a... It could be a happy ending. But if these two don't end up together, somebody's thinking, oh, it's going to be real hard. Is what I really feel. So somebody is crying, going through some emotions. Maybe somebody even goes through an ending, right? I don't know, because in your readings, karmics have been leaving left and right. And we have this Virgo card. And it's interesting because Virgo is not Pisces. So it's very interesting. There's a fish above that because the hermit follows the star, not the fish. But I feel like Neptune, I feel like Pisces could be a strong influence over this person at this time. I'm telling you, somebody's really going through it emotionally because somebody realizes they found their person. I've got my person. I know who my person is. This is my forever person. But if I don't end up with them, it's going to be real hard. Somebody knows that. Somebody might be trying to figure out how to get away from the devil, okay? Or there's a devil involved, and that came out separate. That's on the side, which lets me know it can be gotten rid of. All right, this doesn't have to be a part of the equation. Maybe somebody has to get rid of an attachment in order. Okay, maybe that's hard. Maybe it's a beautiful ending. Someone gets rid of some sort of a toxic attachment. All right, because they found their person and they want to just like straighten up. I don't know, but 10 of Wands is in the reverse, and it's at the root, and that can talk about a surrender and a new beginning right here. 9 of Cups. I'm telling you, this person just wants it all with you. They're not with you. You are no ordinary love. And I'm not seeing any return cards so far, okay? Like, I'm not saying you don't know this person. For this person to feel this way, they obviously know you, but they're showing up as sort of coming toward, not really, you know what's weird? It's almost like they're going to message, travel, or reach out to you when somebody's not aware. You see how they're looking back over here at this person? So I almost feel like this person has... I don't see 7 of Swords. I'm not saying it's sneaky, but this card is sort of sneaky. It's like, I'm going to go travel. I'm going to go give a message. I see so-and-so's right there. I'm going to go do something real quick. and it's Aquarius. I'm gonna go. Well, this person's not here. This person's not looking. This person's unaware. I'm going to contact Aquarius. The Five of Swords is in the recent past, and somebody's really been thinking. And I mean, maybe this deck just promotes family, but there's a lot of children. Like, there's a baby here. So in the past, maybe somebody wasn't looking for someone to settle down. They were just sort of dating, and they'll feel like, well, I'll find my person one day. But then you're not ordinary. This is not an ordinary love. And now somebody's really brainstorming here. Did they let you go? I'm not showing a return. Did they just not even pursue you? And they felt something, and they just didn't do anything. But that's sure not what it's looking like right now, because this person is in an Eight of Swords over you, which means they're mentally stuck thinking about you. Okay? And you are the person that they want to share their life with. Okay? You're the person they want to have a forever home with. And it's the Emperor in reverse. They don't have you. Or somebody else has got to get out of the picture. And Knight of Pentacles is Virgo. Maybe somebody wasn't ready to, like I said, be in a relationship. Maybe somebody has went from a Knight to the Emperor. And man, talk about a jump. This person, if this person has had to have grown, and they could have went through the dark night of the soul. The Hermit can be the dark night of the soul. Okay. And so can the other card, the other Pisces card, the Hangman. Those can both be dark night of the soul cards. Somebody realizes that you are their person, period. Just period. So now the only thing left to do is make the offer as far as this person's concerned. This offer could be a proposal. It's an offer for a new life. It's really nice. This person has definitely put in the thought. Now, who has to leave? This is what has to go right here. Or what? It doesn't have to be a who. But it's devil energy, which means there's an attachment to the situation that needs to go. But it's on this person's side, it seems like, or someone's side. But it seems like they have to handle it. It seems like they're thinking about something they have to do so that they can come toward you. This is that other energy here that they don't want anyone to know anything about it. So it could be a person who doesn't approve of this person settling down, getting a relationship, or it could be a person that's associated with you. Like I said, I don't know how the attachment energy is as of right now. We're going to clarify though. All right. And then we're going to clarify what needs to leave. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Three of Cups. All right. Ten of Wands. This person is out with others and they're looking at their phone. Of course, who isn't that anymore? I don't know about how it is where you guys are, but practically where I live, I almost see people just always on the phone. So that's a normal thing. But maybe someone is distracted. You see this Three of Cups? Three of Cups is supposed to be having a happy time together, right? What's wrong with this picture is that there are three people together. Two people seem to be having a good time, but somebody's looking at their cell phone here, and there's something that's just sort of painful to this person. Like I said, maybe they passed you up. Maybe they didn't notice you before, because all I can tell you is that they definitely notice you now, and there's something different about you. You're not ordinary. You stand out. You stick out. You're not an ordinary love. You're the type of love that you marry this person. Okay? You marry this person. You don't date, screw around, play around with this person. You marry this person. And that's how this person is looking at you. Like, this ain't ordinary. You marry this person. You know, Aquarius is wifey, husband material. But this... They're noticing you, and if it's put them into a hermit mode. They could be a literal Virgo, but it's put them in a hermit mode, which is like thinking, yeah. Now here's a hangman. This person might, with the crying, the emotions. We got the moon. Someone is at a path, okay, and when somebody gets to this path where they're so emotionally, like I feel like they are going through Dark Night of the Soul. The Hermit is clarified by the Hangman. I told you, these are the two Dark Night of the Soul cards. This is going in, this is coming out. Okay? Okay? And this person has gone into the Dark Night of the Soul, and this person is coming out of Dark Night of the Soul, and guess where they're headed to? Looks like you. Now, someone may have been working on their strength. And maybe somebody had some toxic attachments. Maybe it's that. Maybe someone's trying to get well, okay? So they can come in. But getting well means they're getting well, I feel, from the devil. I just feel like they're getting well from the toxic attachment, recovering, but we'll see. Because we are going to clarify those when I get there. Tell me about the Ten of Wands reverse. It's a surrender and a start. Excuse me. King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Page of Wands reaches out. King of Wands. All right. So I don't feel these are two different people. I do feel, unless there is a Leo that they're trying to go around the Leo's back or something like this. Because like I said, there could be someone back here. Now, I feel like someone's about ready to take action. Okay, possibly an earth sign. But like I said, maybe somebody has to act or do something, because Page of Wands, and this is also Wands. All right, these are all about messaging and reaching out. So literally, again, there's 3 here, and there's 1 there. So I do feel like this person has to talk to you alone, or when someone else is not around. This has come out before. It's not, So someone surrenders and comes forward. All right. Or somebody lets go of a person. I almost feel like someone takes a gamble. Yeah. Somebody might like music a lot. And someone is really planning. Yeah. I thought I might see this. I wasn't sure, but I thought I might see this when I saw this card. I really do feel like someone's sneaking away to send a message. I do feel like somebody's bypassing someone to give someone a message. And we have here Aquarius right there. So they definitely have some sort of plan. And you're unaware, you don't know it, but this is a fixed energy, so it's all fixed signs, and you are one of them. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Is this all the brainstorming, or do they go through a fight and an ending, or what's going on here with that Five of Swords? There's literally a baby there. The Emperor. Reverse. Ten of Wands. The Emperor may let go of somebody. No, excuse me, the Empress. I'm sorry, the Empress. The Empress. Someone is thinking about you. You are the person. You are the one that somebody wants to be with. You are not ordinary. You are extraordinary. And they're in pain because they're not with you. I don't see return cards. I see that someone went through Dark Night of Soul. So I don't think you've ever been intimate with this person or slept with this person or anything like that. But somebody's went through a major change and a transformation. It looks like Dark Night of the Soul. I see a lot of crying, a lot of emotion. I see entering and exiting Dark Night of the Soul is what it's coming down to. When someone is there, then that's when they're coming in for an offer. Basically, someone fell in love. They found their person. Rama found Sita. That's the story here. But finding Sita is different than, it's like they just found you, okay? Or they've discovered that they found you and they didn't act on it. This emotion is going to cause this person to act. Because it's no ordinary love. You know, Sita and Rama and Sita, this connection don't happen every day. And that's how this connection is viewed. It's a godsend connection. And I'm telling you, I don't see it as a return. So I'm not saying you don't know the person. What I'm saying is it doesn't look like you've been in a romantic relationship with this person or anything like that. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. That's a wish fulfillment. This Nine of Cups is, I just, again, like I had showed you with the wands, we had saw the Two of Wands, which were two people together, and then the Three of Wands, there was a child. Again, I really feel this person wants a family or something with you that represents family. Like I say, a lot of times older couples, they want to have that sense of family and they get pets. My aunt and uncle did it. I never saw poodles sleep on their back in my life until my aunt and uncle's. My aunt and uncle had 2 poodles. They loved those poodles. Those poodles were treated better than people. And they used to sleep on their back. Interesting. 4 of Cups reverse. Yeah, they're making a move. I mean, they have to make a move because they cannot lose their person. They can't. Rama can't lose Sita. This person can't lose you. They're in a major decision, and you see that major decision. And watching. I feel low-key watching. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. They're definitely watching. This person, trust me, they're watching everybody around, okay? This is a very aware person, especially when it comes to giving you a message. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. Yeah. Someone is definitely covertly, secretly planning. Somebody's in love. Somebody's got feelings here. I'm telling you, someone's in love. With the King of Cups, this person's in love. And remember, we started out with a Knight. Now we have progressed through all the kings, and here we are, and then the Emperor. Someone is about ready to be the Emperor. Someone is now ready to settle down. This is ready to settle down. I'm stable. I have the finances. I have the home. I have everything I need. Okay, now I just need to get my Sita. Let's go get married. And let's do this. And then that person will become the Emperor. Full-fledged Emperor. But this is what they're going to come in and say. They're going to come in and give you a very strong message. And it may even have to do with stability. Maybe even the World card wanted to come out, but it didn't. So maybe there's even something to do with a house moving. Okay, 4 of Pentacles reverse can be letting go of funds, letting go of a place, getting another one with someone else. But someone is covertly planning, okay, in a good way, because what is happening is Rama is planning to get Sita. So where is Sita? I don't know. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Can't stop thinking about this love. It's no ordinary love. Here we go. There's the mission right there. The Five of Wands. It can be considered as a mission for me sometimes because remember the God card. This is meant to happen. Five of Wands is all that. Remember we saw chaos and conflict that came out in the pre-shuffle. Well, that's this. This is the stressful action, the stressful movement. If this is going to happen, this has to close out. So the hardest part is what has to go, what has to close out. And I'm imagining that's this devil energy, but I will clarify that in the end. But that's the difficult part. So somebody is thinking here. Somebody could be with the wrong person and then find their person. Or somebody could, maybe there's some differences between you guys and nobody, their friends or family might not approve. It doesn't really matter. They're stuck thinking about the work that has to be done for this to happen. But it must be done in order not to lose Sita. So, looks like we got the High Priestess. I'm telling you, with the High Priestess, the Seven of Swords reverse, the World, Five of Wands, somebody's got some high-level planning going on, and you don't know it unless you're the one planning. Somebody's on par with your thoughts. Okay, a lot of you are divine feminine. This is a divine masculine energy coming. And they're I feel you're not going to see them. Like Wheel of Fortune. I just feel like this person is so covert, you're not going to see them or be aware that they're doing all of this in the background to win you over. But it's, here's the home. Like, this person is doing all this to win you over, because I really don't know what's going to happen if this person loses you. Because they're going to feel like they've lost their person forever. Like their true one divine love. Tell me about the Emperor. It's in the Knight of Pentacles. So there could be a Virgo who's an Emperor. Doesn't matter. But we have Virgo. Aries right there. It's in the Hope and Fears. So someone might be wanting this. They do want it, for sure. They found their person. But maybe they're afraid. Ten of Cups reverse. Yeah, they're afraid. Or something to do with the family. Okay. So if this person, this person's letting go of the devil. All right. So here we go. This person's going through a major change. They're letting go of some sort of attachment, toxic attachment. The problem is the family might like the toxic attachment, or it just might be hard to do it. Like, for instance, if someone's trying to quit drinking, they can't go to social gatherings, if someone's trying to get out of a relationship because they found their person, or they just were settling, or they realized they were in a toxic situation, whatever, because the devil's here. There's some change, but the fear about this change is, what if people don't accept me? So there's the way the person is now, everybody kind of accepts this person. But maybe if this person is with you, there's a fear of maybe there's not going to be some sort of acceptance. But so it could be a negative thought that's an attachment here, like, what, nobody's going to approve. So maybe that's been a hard thing for someone to change. Tell me about the Death card. That is Pluto Scorpio, but it is, someone is afraid. Maybe High Priestess. Someone is afraid of this, but they want this. They're afraid. So there's something attached that they're afraid of. Maybe they're afraid they can't keep this devil away, whatever it is. They're hiding something about themselves that they're trying to change, is what it seems like. They're hiding something, or they're hiding the fact that they're getting all this stuff prepared. It could also be that. Maybe you haven't even talked to this person. You don't know how they feel, because it kind of seems like that. But it really seems like a karmic. It seems like it seems like they're trying to get single, honestly. It seems like the attachment is they're trying to get single. And it tells me they've been in a situation that they're not happy in. Or you. But someone's not happy. And somebody knows where their person is. Knows who their person is. But can't have their person. Can't even do that until these changes happen. Someone's afraid if it doesn't happen. What if I don't get my person? What if I lose my opportunity? And that's what causes a Tower. This person gets overwhelmed with their thoughts about not having you, not being able to be with you, and about everything else that's going on. And that's what's going to force this person to sort of break down, surrender, contact you with some sort of offer. Because if not, they're losing their person for good. So it looks like 8 of Cups. And the way I read between the lines on this, you have 3 people. Again, there have been 3 people on this journey, but only 2 are supposed to be. And you're the one that's going to get the offer. Okay? Rama and Sita find each other. They become each other's extraordinary love. They become each other's beloved. And this 8 of Cups, there's someone who goes on their way first so that these 2 can join. And it looks like on the Emperor side, they send someone along on their way first. And then they come and get their person. And that's you. They want this with you. And I think you want it with them. And there could be an age difference. Anyways. This person, regardless if there's an age difference or not, I got to clarify these. Regardless if there's an age difference or not, when they come around, when they realize you're their person, you guys are on the same page. It's like, this is my person, period. I don't care if anyone approves or disapproves. This is my person. I want to be happy, and I'm going to do it. And if I don't make these changes, if I don't follow through, I'm losing my person forever. That's how they see it. So making a move, going for what they want. 5 of Cups, they see you. They're leaving this person or this situation that's been toxic in their life to come and pursue you. Tell me about the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, they've been working on that too. Yes. So they are working on reuniting with you. Or I shouldn't say reuniting. They're just working on coming toward you. This person, I've not seen a return card. Matter of fact, this is only if this was reversed, it's a return card. It's not. So I think you know the person, but I don't think that you know how they feel, and I don't think you've not been romantic together before. You do not know what this person is like romantically. Okay. Anyway, we're going to close out. I want to thank my moderators. I want to thank everybody who showed up. You beautiful, beautiful people. You guys bless me. I'm so blessed to have you in my life. And I thank God every day for you guys here. I do. Thank you guys so much for being here. You bless me. And I always want to do my best to bless and show up for you. So let's close out with a Starseed Oracle, because this is no ordinary love. So big picture thinking. And that's what the Emperor does. The Emperor. And the Emperor is here. The Emperor is the one. I'm not saying you can't think of big picture, but it's like that Emperor thinking. I can't find the Emperor here, but it's that big picture thinking. And this person is definitely thinking. And it's Pleiades energy. And it says visionary, inspired ideals. This person idea is to come and get their person. Their forever person. It's you. This person could be a visionary. Again, it's the Emperor, okay? And they have some fears, but their biggest fear is losing you forever, and you are the love of the lifetime. You are the divine love. Anyway, guys, I love you all. I will see you in your next video, and namaste, my friends.